The shocking truth behind Chevrolet's banned 396 big block engine. What if I told you one of Chevrolet's most legendary engines was secretly banned? The Chevy 396 big block, a powerhouse of American muscle, was once the king of the streets, stuffed into legendary cars like the Chevelle SS, Camaro SS, and Corvette. It was raw, aggressive, and brutally fast. But then, it was suddenly gone. Why was this engine banned? Did Chevy's 396 break the rules, or did the government just kill muscle cars? And could it have been the most powerful engine of its time if it had survived? This is the real story of Chevrolet's 396 big block, the engine that was too powerful for its own good. Let's get into it. The birth of the 396 big block, Chevy's secret weapon. In the early 1960s, the muscle car wars were heating up. Ford, Chrysler, and GM were battling to see who could build the most powerful, fastest V8e. Chevrolet already had a strong lineup of small block V8es, but they needed something bigger, meaner, and more powerful to take on Ford's 427 and Chrysler's 426 HEMI. Enter the 396 big block. Originally developed from Chevy's Mark IV engine family, the 396 cubic inch, 6.5L big block V8 was designed to do one thing: dominate. First introduced in 1965, this engine was a beast, 375 horsepower in its highest form, but rumored to make over 400 HP in reality. 410 lb-ft of torque, enough to smoke the tires at will. Massive oval port and rectangular port heads for insane airflow. A forged steel crankshaft for high-performance durability. The 396 was an instant hit. It gave the Chevelle SS, 396, Camaro SS, and Corvette an edge over their competition. Drag racers loved it. Street racers feared it. But just as this legendary engine was making its mark, the government stepped in. Why was the 396 big block banned? The hidden truth. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the golden age of muscle cars was under attack. Insurance companies were raising rates on high horsepower cars. New safety regulations were making muscle cars heavier. And then came the biggest killer: government emissions laws. The Clean Air Act of 1970 introduced strict emissions regulations, forcing automakers to tone down their engines or add expensive pollution controls. And that's where the 396 ran into trouble. By 1972, the 396 was no longer compliant with the new emissions rules. Here's what really happened. The 396's aggressive camshaft and high compression ratio made it a performance monster, but also a high emissions engine. The new unleaded fuel mandate meant Chevy couldn't use high-octane gas anymore, reducing power. The EPA required lower emissions, meaning restrictive exhaust systems and detune timing. By 1972, Chevrolet officially banned the 396, but in reality, they rebadged it as the 402 big block to try and keep it alive. Did the 396 really disappear? The secret 402 big block swap. Here's where things get interesting. Chevy didn't actually kill the 396. They simply bought it out slightly to 402 cubic inches and renamed it. Why? Marketing reasons. Chevy wanted to keep selling cars like the Chevelle SS 396 without changing the branding. Legal loopholes. By tweaking the displacement, Chevy found a way to work around some of the new regulations. So, if you bought a 1972 Chevelle SS 396, guess what? It actually had a 402 under the hood. But even with the name change, the writing was on the wall. The muscle car era was dying, and the 396/402 big block couldn't survive the new government restrictions, rising gas prices, and the upcoming fuel crisis. The legacy of the 396, why it's still a legend today. Even though the 396 was banned and replaced by the 402, its impact never faded. Today, original 396 powered Chevelles, Camaros, and Corvettes are collector's items. The L78 396 engine is one of the most sought-after muscle car engines ever. Drag racers and engine builders still love the 396's design for its durability and high revving capability. And here's the craziest part, Chevy still makes big blocks today. The ZZ 427 crate engine is a modern version of these legendary V8s, proving that even though the 396 is gone, its DNA lives on. Did the government kill the 396 big block? At the end of the day, the 396 big block didn't die because it wasn't good enough. It was taken down by government rules. If emissions laws hadn't changed, Chevy could have pushed the 396 to new heights. It could have rivaled the 426 HEMI, the 454 LS6, and even modern-day V8 monsters. Instead, it was forced into early retirement. But here's the big question. If you could bring back the 396 big block today, would you? Would you rather have a modern Camaro with a high-revving big block, or are turbocharged engines the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love classic muscle cars, V8 history, and automotive deep dives, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell